Okay, folks, welcome back to some game. Today we have to what do we gotta do today? Oh yeah, today we're doing the Wind Temple. You know, the thing I wanted to do last time, that the game was instead like, hey, what if I lied to you about the fact that you could do this? And I just went up here and I told y'all I was gonna do it, and I made a fucking ass out of myself in public over something that's not even very funny. There is actually, you can go into your menu and you can look up what the notes are for the songs, provided you remember what the songs are. So, which is great, because like at the very least they do put the harp behind this one, the violin behind the other one, so that way it's like, hey, yeah, you sort of, if you can remember that much, which admittedly might be a bit of a stretch, but they improved things significantly more in the Wii U remake, because as I understand on that, you actually can like see those on the side screen. Side screen, what the fuck am I saying? On the gamepad, because remember the Wii U was weird. Like, apparently the Wii U version of this is quite good. It also has a faster sail that you can obtain. Hello there, person whose username I have Bella Dane. I'm doing okay. How about you? Hope everything's going all right with folks. I don't remember you having a Wii. I remember you bringing up that you had a Wii U, but then again, like, did the Wii U have games? It had a Smash Brothers, but I mean, who's keeping track of that? Certainly not the people who played it. Oh right, Splatoon started on the Wii U, huh? No Tingle Tuner, no buy. Yeah, that was the thing that was brought up before about the Tingle Tuner. I play other games. We're just going through this one now because I started it, and so I'm going to see it through. Probably. Yeah, the Miiverse thing being dead, yeah, that's not great. Nintendo really needs to stop doing stuff like that, probably, because yeah, I would say, I swear I've seen someone say this exact same set of things in here before. Wow, I could barely see Makar in here. That's very quiet. Dark. And he just goes right back to playing at the same volume. Now, do I remember the song? And the answer is, well, we'll see if I remember. I think that's correct. I start streaming at about 7 p.m. local time, which it's about 7:30 right now. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's, oh god, my old Lemmings emote. At some point I was going to redo my well, have multiple emotes, but I've never gotten around to it. Listen, I've been busy fucking up everything else. Oh geez, I've literally had somebody say these exact set of words at me. Is my Twitter even linked on my profile? You did actually follow me, unlike the other one. That's that's weird. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound like that, but also, yeah. I barely follow anyone on Twitter, but, you know, I appreciate your interest. We'll put it that way. Hey, look, Makar, a guy that we've met before, is here to help us with our sword. I guess it's good, though, that they have a relatively contained cast of characters, right? They're not introducing new people into this cast, like, this deep into the game. You know, this game doesn't have Nabooru like OOT did. So you're not like, who are you? Why are you saying things like this to a 9-year-old? That's really weird. Yeah, it's okay, Tev. We know you're currently in the process of, well, I won't spoil that part. I know, but the rest of you are going to have to take a guess. Oh, also, hey, look. Makar is hanging out on top of the boat. Also not looking out into the sea whatsoever, just looking back at Link. At least, I suppose it's a view instead of just, hey, look at all this water. Although actually, if you look anywhere past Link, you're just like, hey, look at all this water. Anyway, let's stop for a second and see if we grab this, like, probably not a lot of money. That's my... I'm hearing the sound on my left. I think, actually, so... that probably means I overshot it. Oh, now you fucked up. I mean, wait. Well, listen, if the water was clear, then you'd be able to look down and be like, hey, there's stuff in there. And they don't want you to do that for this game because, well, you can't really go underwater. Clearly what they need to do is they need to revisit this. And they need to give you, like, a diving suit or something. And then there's part of me, it's like, oh, how close does that end up being to they just make Zelda BioShock? Which is very funny, but also, I shouldn't laugh because, oh, I started on the Pokemon DLC after somebody started telling me about it, and yeah, one of the two DLCs for Scarlet Violet, the setting basically is just like Pokemon School, but it's BioShock. Also, the principal just looks like a pimp. I'm not even gonna be like, it's probably a little bit terrible for me to say that, but listen. You'll notice that the king is a little bit less abrasive toward Makar than he is toward Medley about, hey, cooperate. something libertarian. Oh, jeez, I can't help myself. I'm sorry. Anyway, one brief hoedown later. I keep expecting those to explode outward. And they never do. You wouldn't know the Wind Temple from a hole in the ground. Oh. Somehow you'd think that, like, a Wind Temple would be a little bit more open air, but I digress. Well, I also kind of question if, like, the royal family or anyone like that had any real dealings with the Kokiri to begin with, so... This dungeon's pretty fun, if I recall correctly, but I also remember it being long as fuck. Also, very quickly going to start suffering from, hey, God, I wish I had more item slots syndrome. That's right, give me like a whole ass arcade stick worth of things I can use abilities with. Shield? What do I need a shield for? Do I look like somebody who has ever even heard of the concept of defense? Oh god, yeah, so it's time for a little bit of this action while I go and plant some trees. Because that's what Makar can do, is he can plant trees, he can just stick his seed in the ground and something. Make your own jokes. And just, you know, instantly. That makes a chest that I think has just like 100 rupees or something. Which is good because we are going to end up needing a lot, and I mean a lot of money throughout this game. So... because we got the bottle. God, what do all of the... don't all the Triforce charts need like more than 200 rupees each? I forget exactly how much, but there's that. Then there's the cost of... because I think I'm gonna want to do the trading game in order to get the magic armor, which requires a lot of monies. And the magic armor will protect you at the cost of spending rupees when you get hit. $398 each. Oh god, Tingle, you fucking... ugh. You know what, I'm gonna do that from up above. Tingle out here pricing those things like it's toilet paper at the beginning of the coronavirus. Like, damn, dude. Oh, I probably was, especially after I missed the pot. That's why they call them pot shots, you know, because you miss so severely you look like you're high on weed. There we go. Smoke. That's what's coming out of the pot. Listen. All right. Get over here, potato. I mean, yeah, there's probably also that. Oops. I deactivated that one next to a wall. That wasn't my most impressive moment ever, let's just say. Wow, you guys take so long to respond at all after getting stunned. I genuinely thought that they were not going to. That's... Boy. Also, yeah, just like Medley, we can just hurl Makar if we feel like it. Evolved from Slowpokes. Not like me. Wait. Makar is not bad. It's not good at stairs. Also, not unlike me. Oh. I'm sorry. I pressed R instead of B to drop from flight. Oh, now you fucked up, etc. But also, I don't know why Makar still had his little propeller pack out there. Because, come on, buddy. What does this do for me? Oh, it closes that? Why would I need to do that? Is there something that I'm missing here? No, you can just close the... Wait, is there? Well, it looks like we need the hook shot, which is what you get in this dungeon, which is also kind of why I wanted to do this before the other dungeon, because the hook shot is always good, but then again, like, most of the game is designed around you not having the thing that you don't get until the last main dungeon, so... I don't know why they decided to put the hookshot this late into the game, but they sure did. They were just like, yeah, actually, we're gonna give you this weird variant on it. Early on. And by weird variant, I don't mean a claw shot. Oh man, remember the double claw shot from Twilight Princess? It's a pity it's in that game, but I digress. Makar, run! No! My boy! Yo, what the fuck? 0 out of 10, game. Come on. Yeah, we're down here with the tentacles. How do I get out of this hole? Oh, there we go. And yeah, we can't go up, we have to go to the side. We wouldn't even have been able to rescue him if we wanted to. I still haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. Oh. There he is. Being locked up behind a Moai head. Yeah, so most of what I know about Tears of the Kingdom is Koroks, and yeah, people were certainly making some fan art of Purah, right? That was her name? Yeah. Because I guess she's like humanly proportioned in that game or something. I remember at least one instance of somebody basically crucifying a Korok in Tears of the Kingdom, which, I mean, you know, far be it for me to be like, hey, yeah, anything about crucifixion, but also it's the fact that it's a Korok that is so undeserved. I see. Well, I can't say anything about that because it's like, hey, yeah. Wow, you mean a Nintendo character designer, especially starting from the aughts going forward. You know, anything to do with the Nintendo character design is incredibly horny. Wait. Sorry, what were we saying? Okay, so I guess we can only break those with our... Link, take your damn iron boots off. I thought he did. I'm sorry, that's my bad, but also... at least the Wall Masters don't throw us in Korok jail. They just send us back to here. That side of it. Well, at this point, I would still completely believe anything being, like, in those games, because, listen. I'll keep saying things about... I forgot the title already. Wow, that's real smart. I'll keep saying things about Twilight Princess, and... It's, wow, okay, you jerk. Decide you didn't want to turn around all the way until after you were right on top of me. Thanks, buddy. Now I hear the Wallmaster. Well, that floor panel is still gone. Well, rip the like 10 rupees that we lost there. All right. Oh, do they stay? That's weird. Ah! Okay, well at least the game is gonna. That's pretty good animation. The crushed look. And that thing, that was pretty funny. I don't remember exactly when, but I remember, and I remember that it was because supposedly it was because of too many dongs being drawn or something, basically. Which... Ow. Oh, is there a ground-based upstab that I don't know about in Zelda 2? I'm sorry. Listen, you said... you know what you said. No, but I do remember... I do remember that. I do, in fact, remember that. Yeah, that sounds like about the level of thing that you would expect out of, like, well, any sort of IT firm. But also, I gotta say that looking at dicks for Nintendo does kind of sound like a strangely great job title. Maybe it's just because I'd love to be able to say to somebody, yeah, that's what I do for a living. I look at dicks for Nintendo. Unfortunately, because it's Nintendo, it's not in order to help them improve with any of their character design stuff, you know? I'm just saying that, unfortunately, I do at times feel like they abandon a certain proportion of their, you know, of their fan base. Because, listen, what do they got in that DLC on for those who are attracted to girls? You got the character with the most bizarre outfit ever, who's smuggling a pair of electrodes in her shirt. And for those who are attracted to boys, you get a pimp. The most generic looking pimp that you've ever seen, too. And I'm gonna be honest, if this is the thing that gets me canceled, I'll be like, what the fuck you people, you know, how much of my anything have any of you chuckleheads listened to in the past? Because boy, oh boy. Oh, Dragon Quest music. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't know where I was going with that other than, can't lie, I'm almost glad that that dude's dead. Not Toriyama, by the way, because this is a Dragon Quest related thing, but no, the music guy. Because that guy also was like a war crimes apologist. Like, legit. And I know that some people will be like, eh, don't bring politics into it. Well, listen. Here's a better idea. How about you don't, like, cover for a war crimes apologist? And then we can talk about me bringing politics into everything, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure that the origin of the term basically refers to it covering everything, hence phrases like body politic and shit like that. Oh, no, when I say Pokemon DLC, I'm sorry, the girl character that I was talking about with regard to Pokemon was Briar, who is one of the new characters in the Pokemon DLC. Which, again, I've really only started on the Teal Mask DLC, but it's like, wow, this is as close to anything that I care about in this as anything, because I'm not invested in the new Pokemon. And, you know, I mean, I feel bad for Kieran, but Carmine's a fucking racist. And also, on top of that, she's apparently one of those people who's like, oh, well, I'm gonna act like I'm gonna act like I don't care in front of people, but actually I secretly really do. And it's like, you're the worst kind of character, the worst kind of human being. I would ask you if you're judging me, but also I already know you are. Listen, I'm just gonna say, have you seen the posters in the bottom of my 14 house? Because, yeah, I'll be honest, I'm severely, like, I'm probably severely overstating it, but, like, I will say that, especially in the camera angles that you get when you, pardon me, in the camera angles that you get at the opening cutscenes of the DLC, good lord, right? That's like, I think that's gotta be unhealthy. But also, I mean, I've played Fate Grand Order before, so I've seen more ridiculous. I keep trying to find exactly the right audience that I can go, boy, was this character, this character's outfit is ludicrous, and so is the proportions. Was this character designed by Raita? And I don't think I have anybody who is like that into any of the new Pokemon stuff, who also knows, like, even at all basically what Fate is, to be able to laugh at that. Is this guy gonna ever get close? It sure started out that way, but they've been progressively, like, removing it so that way it can be a big media franchise, which to me is very funny that that's happened. Because there was a brief period where Fate Grand Order was like a huge moneymaker for Aniplex, and it may still be, probably off of just like legacy players basically. And again, it literally did actually, you know, start off as being an NSFW visual novel. By the way, rip and piss Toucan Sam. Game needs to give me some health. This room sucks. But yeah, they started releasing. They started releasing the Fate visual novel on consoles and stuff, and those were not exactly like well-known releases. But basically, once the series started releasing in America, God, I was about to say Fate Extra was the first US release. That's not true. But it's certainly the first that I was ever able to gain access to. I have a special edition of Fate Extra. I never finished it though, because as it turns out, I've probably been forcing myself whenever I try to, like, you know, enjoy that. I don't think I ever come away from it actually having experienced any joy. The games have like some of the worst mechanics in terms of the things that you could be entertained by. I wasn't high enough for, well, the jokes really do write themselves. So yeah, Fate Extra was softened up enough, not necessarily that Fate Extra was like outright prawn levels either, but it was in such a position where it received a T rating. So that should probably tell you that, hey, starting from literal hentai, yeah, they absolutely were trying to soften things up a little bit for the US market. So it's kind of bizarre to me, really, seeing that overall shift in direction, because, yeah, that doesn't quite happen that extremely that often. And also, the designs are still, like, you would still think. Again, if I have to go and, like, Google image search Raikou in the middle of a stream, I mean, I could do it. I don't know how much I want to... I haven't found a single key this entire time, huh? Oh boy, you want a room full of some noises? Alright, so I'm gonna grapple hook these guys a little bit and see if I can't get them to... And see if I can't force some more heart drops out of... Oh shit, there we go. Oh god. Unlock. There we go. Oh god, these noises are really distracting. Okay, so if I'm not wrong, all we have to do is basically put this behind this set of horrible noises onto this block, and then we have to push one of the blocks that doesn't have a coil on it. Damn, we were flying from that. Well, I suppose it's better than the game letting us just walk right up on top of that, as Link's legs grow 6 sizes that day. That would be some wacky shit, that's for sure. God, I can't believe you people all, like, make fun of my tastes. Oh, wait. He continues to look at how bad my tastes are. Like, yeah, Tab came to me earlier and is like, hey, do you know anything about this mobile game? And I joked at him, like, why would you expect me to know that? And then I just come in here and I start spouting off a bunch of shit about terrible things that... Yeah, you lucked out. So, listen. I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's go in this locked door. Now that they've done railroaded me into the shitty noise room. Well, it's time for a mini boss fight. And by that I mean it's more of these dudes. Except that this guy's got like this kind of Aztec looking headdress a little bit. At least I feel like it's, you know, this Whitey's idea of what Aztec things look like on the GameCube. Crud vapors. Ah, yes, good. Oh, fuck. Camera, please. Well, it's a good thing we've got all those fairies, because otherwise, yeah. This dude's out here with his 16th century napalm. Oh. Speaking of 16th century napalm. It's unfortunate that, like, well, I guess I shouldn't say this because if my fire arrows did burn damage, I'm fairly certain that, like, their fireballs would do burn damage. But, you know, I would love to just be like, hey, yeah, here's 10 seconds of burn so I can just, you know, just let me just sit here and Huskar a little bit, basically. Lightning balls. Oh, this is how Buddy Boy summons, huh? Well, somehow the fireball didn't sit all over the pickups. Tragic. I'm pretty sure that I missed. This is one stout individual. I gotta... For the love of fuck, dude? Why would you lock onto that thing? Better. Now I can deal with this at my leisure. Leisure. Ain't that just the way? It's always the targeting. And just as always, me. But listen. The camera did not help me, that's for sure. Lakitu, could you, like, put down that bottle, please? Anyway, we got the hook shot. I like how this one's got, like, the wrist guard a little bit. I'll think it's neat. It also feels, and maybe part of it is just the noises being made. Oh god, excuse me. Nope, I still haven't kicked any of my addictions yet. Anyway, yeah, I love that it makes it may just be the noise that it makes, but it definitely feels like this hook shot goes a lot faster than the one in OOT. I still wouldn't necessarily want to use it to hit a whole lot of moving targets. But hey, it's free real estate. You know, you put a proper bit of compressed air in there. Yeah, compressed air in Zelda. What a concept, right? Have any of you ever seen, in fact, I'm sure that I've shown this to at least someone in here who knows who they are. The video by the YouTuber I Did a Thing where he basically has like a gas cylinder in a boxing glove and he uses it to launch it at high speeds. And he breaks his 3D printer while he's building the mechanism. But basically that, except it's a hook on a chain, and there you go. There's your hook shot. Don't freeze from the effects of the compressed air cylinder, Link. Where's... Oh boy, a gold feather. That's a thing for a heart piece. Yay. Thanks. I guess we can sell those to Beetle, though. Hey, Beetle, you want some gold feathers? Thank you! That's the worst Beetle anybody's ever done. Okay, that's clearly not where we're supposed to go. That's not a... Is that a grappling hook location? It's not a fucking grappling hook location, is it? Are we supposed to glide over with the leaf? I always keep thinking that I will not have enough height to use that effectively, and then the game is just like, hey, yeah, what if you did, though? And I keep looking like an asshole for it. I don't need the help. Hooray, we got the compass. All right. That was good. I did not realize you could do that. Okay, well, Korok, what you got for me? You don't say. Ah, yes, I need to learn the turn into a tree move. Or we can just put on our iron boots and grapple the Moai head and get crushed by it. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but it was funny, so it was worth it. Yay! We got a joy pendant. Do we have 20 of those yet? I don't think we do. Oh, yeah. Press the actual action button to look inside of... Yeah. We have 18. Alright, now, Makar... I need you to stop getting, like, grabbed by everything hand-shaped. Listen, all I'm saying is I'm surprised that didn't happen to Medley, because... Oh, that was a bad move. Why did I think he was gonna help me hover? What an absolutely boneheaded assumption to make. I should know better. Oh. Well, okay, I guess I'll go the other way then. And you may be asking what the other way is, and it's up your nose with a rubber hose. What do you want from me? Because I'm not gonna be able to give it to you, I don't think. Alright, let's try going the other way, actually. Nope, he's about to get mauled. Oh shit, I forgot there was a thing down here. Well. Listen, it's fine. For some reason, your, like, escort characters have infinite health. Worst comes to worst, he gets pushed down. Link, are you okay? I actually assumed that they're going to continue aggroing to Link, believe it or not. Okay, yeah, I thought we had to go one more over. Yeah, this guy's still mad at Makar for some reason. What a jerk. Oh yeah? Smart. Wow, okay. Can you, like, complete an attack pattern, please? Link, do you want to take out a fucking bomb, too? That one's not... I was definitely pushing the... God, I keep saying stuff like that enough. I wish I had an input display for any time I do that, because I realize what an absolute tool I sound like being like, oh man, I definitely pushed the button. Yeah, I'm sure you guys all believe that I did. Man, now that has to happen, so now Makar has to get beaten up for like an hour while I have to deal with these two garbage enemies. Ah! Really? God, why is this thing so like... It's such a killer. That seems a little bit ridiculous. Oh, also, we can't slam Makar into these tablets the way we could with Medley, I don't think. Yeah, he kind of no-sells that. So for as much as you might be thinking, wow, this really does seem like the terrible shit happens to Makar Power Hour, well, let me tell you, the other dungeon was significantly shittier to Medley. She has to have gotten like 8 concussions from us just setting her down in places where we're supposed to. Wrong game. Untarget! Fuck! I need that as just like a button. Come on, game. Come on, game designers. Let me just... Well, that was an interesting movement pattern. I'll say that for a reasonable price. Get me out of here. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm turning this back to hold just for this fight. Where's my these things? Because I wanted to keep side jumping. Come on. This isn't a good time for me to be deprived of my ability to do things. And that's one of the things that kind of sucks about the level of counter-based gameplay that, again, I'm pretty sure is just very much an increasing thing in the Zelda franchise. Okay, now we can turn switch targeting back on. Is that since these games are so reliant on singular context-sensitive buttons, anytime you want to do, like, you know, any sort of clever fellow maneuver in order to, you know, do fast dodges and stuff like that, you have a good chance of getting caught out in a position where you're not allowed to do that. At the very least, like, if I recall correctly, the Kingdom Hearts games don't bind your dodge roll to triangle for any of them, as far as I know. Even though, again, yeah, a lot of parts of Kingdom Hearts really do turn into the press triangle button simulator for all those counterattacks and stuff, and, you know, context-sensitive special moves. Man, do you remember how people were, like, really wowed by that Battle of 1,000 Heartless bit? And it's really just, hey, enjoy pressing the triangle button for the next 20 minutes. And even back then, I kind of knew that it was stupid. It's a little surprising to me, really. That's right, you do your jingle jangle jingle there. This is part of your walk, Makar. Just like those spurs. I'm not talking about a basketball team. Good updraft. Works real well. I'm not concerned about the whiz robe. It's the pea hats I don't like. Okay, so we went in a circle, basically. That was useful to get the boss key, but there's still more stuff we can do here, right? Actually, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't completely know what it is. Because there's a whole upper floor here, and I'm like, wait a sec, what happens up there anyway? I remember that if you want to get up there, you have to turn on, like, a fan at the bottom level. And use the leaf parachute in order to get up there. Get away from me, P-Hat. Okay, so there's that chest. Something I have to go down for? Huh. Jokes write themselves, etc. I can't imagine that that chest is like anything of greater value than, say, a joy pendant. This has got to be the wrong way. This thing is still following me. Okay, dude, sure. Get a fucking hobby, asshole. Link? Wow, that was made significantly harder than it needed to be because Link just wouldn't look up or wouldn't let go of the targeting. It's the game's fault, not his, but listen, somebody's got to take the hit for that one. Oh, goody, we got the turbo. Yeah, well, we're gonna get there eventually, but listen, I've got some guy to deal with here first, so Rip Redbubble. They sent me an email earlier today about things being on sale. Meanwhile, I'm just here like, I still gotta pay shipping for that. So, up to 40% off, more like up to 10% off. Alright. Let's get this little goober up here. Oh, are stickers back on free shipping on Redbubble? I mean, that's pretty neat. I did pick some up recently, which I'm pretty sure I showed off. I don't know if I showed them on stream, but I posted them on social medias. Ah, we got some of these fuckers here. All right. Oh, well, neat. Well, maybe I'll look at a couple more. I don't know about that, though. Kind of depends. Listen, I still feel bad about the TCG player stuff that I bought, so... I just need the Boner Brigade here to ignore me. That's not ignoring me. Either that or y'all want to aggro to Link, maybe? Yeah, there's definitely some, like, variable pricing with some of those. I know that much. Especially between certain items. I don't really think that it's necessarily a thing that... Oh, what a jerk. I don't think it scales with the complexity of the print directly either, is what I was trying to say. But I could be wrong about that. I do remember there were a couple of t-shirts I was looking for a while back that were like a little bit cheaper than, very specifically the one that I was... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh man, this room is... something. Yeah, it would probably be something like that. Fuck! And they're the fucking blue bubbles who are just like the biggest shitheads in the entire game next to everything else. Get over here! Or stay over there, that's fine too. This room layout is really toxic. Just, oh boy. Get up there. Hey, Retro. We're in a room that sucks. Oh. Oh yeah, and then there's a wall master here. Well. Get on the floor. Gotcha. Oh, it's a pain. It's definitely a pain to get the case open to clean it sometimes, especially if there's, well, a large amount of dust buildup too. Then there's that issue. Okay, so now I want to take a quick look over this platform and all right. So now we can't let this thing anywhere near Makar drop. Yeah, so definitely, well, make sure you don't have any long-term plans for anything like that. I've started keeping backups of like all my input devices and stuff like that, and you know, things they used to call peripherals when we were significantly younger, but they eventually realized, hey, yeah, those truly are not. Okay, yeah, so this ultimately ended up kind of going the way I thought it did. Oh, yeah, we do have to do that in order to open the thing. Yeah, that can be kind of a pain. I've been looking for, like, a reasonably priced mechanical keyboard as an option. You know, again, mostly to see if the hype is real, basically. But in particular, I would want one where I can replace the... I mean, I'm sure you can replace the keycaps on most of them, but... You know, for like, custom sets, if I decide to do something like that, which... I could probably find something that would appeal in that area. Ah, crud vapors. Yeah, there is the other part there is the... You would need the right keyboard layout for it, because... Yeah. Well. You're in a part of the world that uses more accent markers than we do, that's for sure, for the Latin alphabet. I would probably guess, with regard to that, I'm not always sure that a lot of people necessarily have tried as many of the things as they claim to, because seriously, the amount of money that would cost would start catching up. So I'm going to make an assumption here that some people would probably consider to be quite unfair, and I'm going to assume that some of it is on the basis of it being a Logitech product. Just because I kind of get the feeling that Logitech has a very divided reputation. And personally, I've had mixed results with a lot of Logitech stuff in general. And I mean, my speakers that I bought like a long time ago, 7, probably 8 years, those still work. I just don't have them connected to my computer anymore. I just straight use the headphones plugged into the case because I got annoyed with people asking questions about what I listen to. Anywho, so that's how you turn that thing on. I've been forgetting to do this for the entire time. Yeah, I use those now with my music player because I had to basically fashion my own speaker cable for it, but you can install speaker cable into those headphones, there's a place in, oh my goodness, if I could ever use a single word properly, I'd have to double check what model they were. I think they were like the Z621s or Z621s, I guess, you know, for territory reasons. I think they were about $200. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, the point here is, hey, subwoofer, it's got a place for me to connect speaker cables up to. And I had to basically put those together myself, but I have speaker cables linked up to it. And they sound perfectly fine on any of my music player stuff. Like, you know, I probably could get better sound quality out of something that is more expensive and, you know, uses more gold plating or whatever the audiophiles are trying to pretend does anything nowadays. But I could probably also get significantly worse for the same attributes. And I already have those, so hey. I've used some, what other Logitech shit have I used? I think I had a Logitech headset that, it was quite cheap though, but it didn't really last super long, so, yeah. The gold plating stuff is kind of a load of nonsense, and also the way a lot of that works is that there's not really a whole lot of gold plating on there anyway. It's like some very thin, careful electroplating on the plug, which is how they managed to get that on there, and it doesn't really change the price any. Unless, of course, you're specifically selling to people who would easily be deceived by that, because unfortunately, a lot of that audiophile stuff is absolute bunkus. Like, oh my god. The big thing that you want out of any sort of audio setup is, more than anything, you want to make sure that the discs spin at the right speed. That sounds real stupid, but that's actually the biggest problem that I've encountered, like, with all the cheap turntables that I've ever owned, is that the motor spins at the wrong speed for the turntable, and adjusting them tends to be a pain in the ass in order to get it in the right place. So, yeah. Oh yeah, anyway, yeah, the thing I was gonna say was that with regard to Logitech in particular, I think that a large part of it is that, there's a very specific place where Logitech has a not great reputation, and it's controllers. And if you screw up one thing, then that's it. That's your entire everything tanked to the right people. So I assume that a lot of computer savvy people who would be that interested in a mechanical keyboard of a high quality are very likely to be also PC gamers. Because, hey, yeah, people who type for work, I don't think care that much about it as long as it doesn't hurt them. Yeah, back audio ports in your motherboard. I can't really give a ton of advice on that. I mean, I have mine plugged directly into a headphone jack. My Meze 99s. And that works fine. I would just advise care with anything to do with a line out jack. Because sometimes you just might not get anything at all out of it. You probably won't kill them, though, at the very least. But yeah, a portable DAC / amplifier type of setup is not necessarily a bad idea. I say from a perspective of not having one, but I know enough about that to know that, hey, those are pretty all right. Where the fuck am I going? It's across the way. Gotcha. I'm dumb. I got so screwed up trying to do this fan thing that I just, yeah, yeah, so that part's not hard, basically. My car really can't turn in midair, huh? I've definitely had some weird goings on when it comes to mics. Mics are a bit of a pain. But yeah, all considered, your headphones should probably be fine. Although, yes, I do understand the fear, especially because they probably were not cheap. And anything like that, I'd be like, ooh, boy, I gotta be, real careful with this. And then guess which dipshit leaves their fucking AKG K52s or what I was using at the time. I fucking left them a place where I went to play Magic one time. Never found them again after that, and then I ended up getting a nicer set of headphones later, because, yeah, I was... Granted, that's not, like, super pricey, but still, disposable income is not my middle name, and goodness knows I feel embarrassed asking anybody for anything. So, yeah, that was... Oh, I don't need my ice arrows on for these things. What am I doing? Oh yeah, forgetting that I was using that for something else. It's probably not a good pardon me. It's probably not a bad idea to have backups at the ready at the very least, because yeah, stuff like that can definitely be a pain in the ass to clean too. So anything that you're expecting to have a very long life, it's not a bad idea to have a backup set, because it's probably significantly easier than cleaning them. And at the very least, you might want to put it off. Ooh, yeah, see, open backs feel like a thing that I don't think I can do, because granted, I also very pointedly use headphones as a means of isolation, too, so, like, I definitely don't, I want to hear as little of the outside world as possible, really. So, yeah, that would be kind of a no-go for me. I'm sure that some people would be like, oh, you're missing out on some of the richness of your sound. And, you know, I listen to a lot of music, and I'm sure some people are like, oh, well, you know, you'd want to hear it. And maybe so, but I don't think they'd be a daily driver kind of thing. And also, my hearing is not exactly the greatest to begin with, so... you know, pretending that I'd ever become some sort of audiophile, even if I weren't like, boy, 90% of this is just scammery. The odds are not terribly high, basically. Now, where's the door? Other side, yeah. Use the map, idiots. Could be nice. Ooh, we got Summoner Monk in here. Oh, this is a really crappy looking fight, actually. Genuinely, this feels like something that might be worse than the boss of this dungeon, because I don't have a good perspective on getting at the Summoner Wizrobe. Which, hey, yeah, thanks for bringing those back, guys. Crap. Can I get some heals? Yeah, it just takes a second. Yeah, see, Birdman really does not want you to lock onto him, so... That's a bit of a pain in the ass. Ah, I see. Alright, yeah, so these guys are just use your sword. Whoa, 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 whoa. We'd like as little of that as possible, please. Ooh, yeah. Repairing the case definitely sounds like that would be something that would be a little bit hard. And I feel like your best option, realistically, is either going to have to be preparing your own foam or buying a whole new case and retrying that, because I highly doubt that anybody is selling like a pre-cut insert for you to work from. Yeah, sorry, I phrased that weirdly. Technically, I would probably say that still counts as like repairing the case in some way, but it's not a part of it that's like, you know, it's a replaceable element. Ow. That was dumb. I also need to pick up this money. Oops. An orb Orbin. There we go. Oh god, there's actually still more of it. I thought that this was literally just like the room before the boss, and I was like, can I just go fight the boss? And the answer is no, there's more. That's right, I remember now. There's a room with a bunch of spike sliders that you have to block. Also, come on, game. I don't feel like I was that near to that thing. Where are we at? Yeah, let's go grab our 20th Joy Pendant real quick. Because that should be all we need to beat the game. Oh, cool. We can scorpion grab with our hook shot. I'm not surprised really, but I don't think I remembered that being a thing. Unlike in OOT where it's only a few enemies, and in fact usually you're the one who gets pulled towards targets when you hook shot them. Like Iron Knuckles. And then you just get obliterated. And if you're me, you die after that, and your fairy activates, and you get killed again. Which is still one of the funniest things that's ever happened to me. I need to, like, intentionally replicate that someday, because that's pretty good. Alright, oh, that takes first person. I'm not surprised, I just never thought about it. Alright, come here, Boko Billy. Oh, Boko Billy's having a bad time. That was so mean. Oh man. Link, you are truly the hero of something here. He's the hero to all the children's, just like Godzilla. Or Trogdor. Nice. I may have to see if I can get into a position where I can do that at some point, because that's pretty good. Hooray, we got a treasure chart, a thing that we're continuing to ignore until I decide to go look up which ones are actually money or something. Okay, yeah, this isn't even the room I was thinking of, but, if I told you to stop, you'd do it more. Wait. Alright. Now we get out our bombs. You want it? I hope so, because guess what? Big Armos, you're gonna catch bombs with your open maws. It's yours, my friend! Wait. That's right. After making that Zelda CDI reference, I definitely deserve more than 5 rupees from that drop. Not sarcasm. Parentheses. Alright, so what do we do here? What's the haps? Okay, it looks like we gotta do one last hurrah of the variety of making Makar go around a wind gust and make a tree for me to do the thing with. Make like a tree and become a Back to the Future reference. I hear a fucker. That's all I'm calling it, is just a fucker. Alright. Tree time. You know what? I'm gonna take my chance here for a second. Because surely I can hookshot across fast enough that the hand will just continue to ignore Makar for at least a second. I feel like I only hear the orb change colors sometimes. I can't tell if that's a glitch or what. You know, it could be intended behavior. It could just be, you know, spatial audio being weird. All kind of stuff. You know, it surprises me, by the way, that Makar can immediately grow trees this good, but all the other Koroks, they just grow like weird stumps that require forest water. Just immediately makes me think of the of an old comic that ends in "and just let him fucking die." I'm sorry, that's terrible. Anyway. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe there's too much salty ocean water out in those places. Meanwhile, the Wind Temple is completely sealed from any leakage. Anyway, here's a room with some tedium. Never seen that in a Zelda game before. It's okay, at least this isn't as bad as some. You know, it's not going to be like me trying to do the slider puzzle in the ice cavern. Ow, fuck. There's going to be some embarrassing moments, but, you know, not for that reason. They what? I don't remember that, but okay. That's actually kind of awesome, though. I'm gonna have to remember to put that to use at some point in the future. Ah, shit the bed. Oh no, there's a third cube. Never mind. I was like, oh god, I'm about to have a really bad day, aren't I? This room needs like a reset button or something. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's pretty funny, actually. I like that as a thing. Is that explained somewhere in the game? Or is that just something that you have to figure out on your own? Because... well, realistically, just because I'm curious, but... Alright, Makar. Here, listen, I may have iron boots, but let's see if I've got an iron grip to go with them. Okay, you just have to find it out on your own. Gotcha. By the way, shoutouts to the auto text saying Redead for one of them and Reddit for the other one. That's... and it kept it consistent, which is funny, but clearly not on purpose. Oh, I didn't even see it. Never mind. So, I just thought for a second that the text-to-speech was that confused. Which, quite frankly, would have been funnier. Oh well. It cannot be helped. So if I recall correctly, this boss legitimately just requires us to use the hook shot. And that's it. And our sword, but it obviously, like, it's a 3D Zelda boss. Get in the bottle, fairy number 4. Come on, you're joining the party. You know, just saving a little snack for the future. Oh, that's terrible. Link just biting the head off a fairy like Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, boy. I should probably stop saying things. Period. I don't know, I find Mulgera to be less of an asshole than Morpha. If I recall correctly anyway. It's been a web... well... then maybe that's where I had the idea, but I don't remember ever seeing it. I don't remember a ton of webcomics, period, so... you know, they sure exist. Music in this boss fight is pretty good, though. I'm actually going to turn up the volume on my end, so I can hear it better. That sounds like a VG Cats thing, actually. Yeah. Alright. This boss is Mulgera. It's the largest boss in the game, and also it's a sandworm. I don't have any good Dune jokes here. Walk without rhythm, and you won't attract Christopher Walken. Oh, hello. Huh? I guess decided that one didn't count. It also does like 2 hearts of damage per hit, which is pretty hefty. Well, that was pretty short. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just like this boss more because it's the first one in this game that feels like a real challenge instead of just being kind of annoying or being just absolutely piss easy. Don't grab the heart link. Yeah, I know that does sound like a VG Cats thing, though, the thing that I said. So, yeah. I mean, granted, I said that I said that Mulgera was a challenge, and we just kind of shit-stomped it pretty hard, other than the time I took, like, 4 total damage, but, you know. Considering most bosses, you know, the last 2 bosses were just irritating, and, I guess, I almost said Moldorm. Goma was maybe slightly. Meanwhile, Kaladamos was just nothing. Kaladamos was just like, hey, what if Baronade was not good? The Vibration Link sword is getting a little strong. Hooray, we did it. Wow, they just really didn't want to write dialogue for the different order, huh? Oh, well, there we go. I happened to remember a thing from... God, that has to have been forever ago without even clicking on it. I'm going to guess that because it's VG Cats, I'm going to guess that that is over 15 years old. In fact, let's click through and see if there's a... God, copyright 2004. It's 20 years old. Good lord. That's... The time sure does pass. Oh boy, we've... Well, I mean, that means he's dead, right? I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure that getting the Triforce shards is not going to screw us over. I'll be right back, gang. All right, everybody, I'm back, and I feel real silly. Wow, I feel real silly saying this, but we're gonna need money, cause yeah, a Zelda game, and we are this low compared to what we really need here. Let's take a look at what charts we have and see if any of these are worth money, because I got a list pulled up here. Okay, it's the stick. 12. Okay, 12 is 200 rupees. That's at Five Eye Reef. 14 is 200 rupees. That's at Headstone Island. Correct? I mean, that looks like the toilet bowl. Wait, no, sorry, I was misreading how this is arranged. Yeah, so that is the toilet bowl. Okay. All right, 15 is a piece of heart. 30 is a piece of heart. 39 is 200 rupees at Dragon Roost Island. So that's very easy, in fact. Tingle's chart, I guess we can open that. Yeah, Savage Labyrinth is a place... I wasn't expecting that sound. Savage Labyrinth is a place that we can go for some cash, yeah. Alright, Five Eye Reef is at F2, so that's one up from Outset. That's quite easy. Wait, Savage Labyrinth has 2 of the Triforce charts? Disgusting! I know it has 1. God, Nintendo, you bastards. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We're already going there for one of them. We may as well do both. Okay, so it's just one. Yeah, that's right. That gets us the funny gold face if we beat it. And I do remember that the pots at level 40 have a shit ton of money. Yeah, I need to get I want to get the magic armor at some point, but, yeah, first things first here really is just, Alright, so let's go over to our chart here. We're getting shot at. We probably should do the smart thing of, like, clearing this place out first, but also, I wish the game would just actually show me where the light ray was. It's over on my right. You fuckers. Oh, does it actually use magic in this? I thought it was money in the cube version too. Fuck off! I'm not here for that. It's okay, King, since when have you cared about how anything to do with a girl? You're right. Dragon Roost is the last one that we have. So, yeah, these aren't rotated at all. This is literally just over on the right side of the island. Okay, I see it. All right, so that's all the treasure charts we had that show us silver rupees. So, wow, good work, me. Alright, so let's head towards Outset Island and start in on the Savage Labyrinth. Sails into this headwind because I don't feel like changing it yet. Oh yeah, I guess we can sell like all of our junk items to Beetle. Yes, I'm just trying to roll past. That a lot of good you are, buddy. Had to figure out how I was doing that. Oh, what? Really? Then what's down there in this version? It's just a piece of heart or something, isn't it? Oh, so I really don't care. Okay. I mean, again, I can go to 40 because I know those urns have money. And if I recall correctly, they drop like 50 rupees. So technically there's that, I suppose, but yeah, I recall the last 10 floors of the Savage Labyrinth are full of some pretty nasty shit too, so it's definitely nice to have to worry about, you know, have to care about less of that. There we go. The giant Moai head couldn't have at least given us some money or something. Dang. Yeah, you have anything to tell us? Okay, yeah, we should grab a ferry to recuperate the one that we lost in Mulgara. Unfortunately, that's the only pot that we get to start here, because here in the Savage Labyrinth, enemies don't drop anything. You can actually change that a little bit for certain enemies by using the grappling hook if they aren't Keese and don't just die from it anyway. It probably would have been less annoying in there if I had used projectiles, but it's fine. And yeah, you can steal health from enemies with the grappling hook down here too, like that. I don't know why Link was taking so. Wow, good work targeting system there. Yeah, see now it's easily switching me off of my targeting when I don't need it to. Thank you, game. You're being very silly. One second. Got an itch. Oh, wrong button. So yeah, this will let us make sure that we get our last joy pendants, which we shouldn't need to. We shouldn't need any more, I don't think. But I checked. Apparently, it's 21 we need in order to be able to get the deed to the private oasis. Ah, I see. Sometimes you just watch your meat or something. I don't know. Alright, so we got Magtails here. And they're as hardy as usual. But the ice arrows stun them for free. And by for free, I mean the cost of some arrows and magic. It's better off just countering them, but it can be a pain sometimes to deal with them individually. Oh, hey. Alright. Just kill the imps. I think we got everything. Oh, no, there's still at least one Keese and an imp. We got spicy bats. And 2 Magtails. Nice. Got on the rebound. Yeah, I remember that. That was a thing that gets mentioned in Dragon Roost Cavern, and then it like never ends up being a thing. Almost at all. Give me some health. I said health. Money's nice too, I guess, but health is more important. Because goodness knows I'm playing this like I have like 15 hearts. Instead of the 3 that I have in actuality. Alright, we got the spear boys. Oh, that was badly done. Even worse when he does that to me. That's embarrassing. The parry stuff, again, I'd think that it usually works, but there are some times where it causes problems more than anything. But thankfully, I don't think it's necessarily that often. It's still just like, can we have another context-sensitive button, please? Come on, we've got ZL and ZR nowadays. Don't go in there. At least it's not as bad as in, yes, I'm gonna say it again, Twilight Princess, where you only have 2 item buttons. That. Oh boy, I'm gonna be honest, if I had continued with that game, I would be screaming about that at points, because I have a feeling that some dungeons I'd be spending more time on the pause menu than I would on the actual, you know, doing any of the puzzles. Yeah, these are just dirt easy enemies to deal with. I'm sure we're only going to be able to steal seeds from these, right? Oh, we can steal back some magic. That's pretty nice, actually. I'd love to get that half a heart back, but not necessarily holding my breath. There's no reason for me to have done that, but I just wanted to mix things up slightly. Alright, we got some more bokoblins here with fiery sticks. believe the technical term you'd probably want to use there is a torch, but listen. Did I take a quarter heart damage from him? Did I actually get hit by that guy and then I didn't, like, feel any hits done? That would be really weird. There we go. We got it back, though. Alright, we got moths. Well, the ones without wings, anyway. Fire arrows will make quick work of the moths. Even the flying ones die to them instantly. Well, as instantly as the death animation permits. Oh, I somehow hit something there. Neat. Right, so we can actually steal items from the Boko Babas. Unfortunately, no health. Is again, I took a needless amount of damage from something here. And it's a very weird amount, really, to be like 3/4 of a heart down. That doesn't feel right. So that makes it worse. Ah, yes, we got the what they think they're stealth bokoblins, you know? These guys think they're clever, but they're just kind of goofballs. They don't even carry shields. Come on, guys. Get it together. Is that it for this room? Yeah, I didn't see anything else. All right. Yeah, see, this place is a lot easier if you just abuse the hell out of the grappling hook. I'm kind of amazed they let you do that, to be honest with you. And yeah, did I get both? 2 for 1. Wow, that's... Oh, that's the kind of shooting that you will never see on this again. But, yeah. Nice. All right. Sec. Adjusting my seating and everything here. crack open the chest. Oh, hey, there's some purple roop. So I guess all we really got to do is just repeat the first 20 floors of this if we want to get all that money. And of course, how you deal with Wizzrobes, you set them on fire with your fire arrows. Alright. Turn our magic arrows off. Alright, we got some big boys in here. Yeah, by the way, I do have a guide open for this because just to see what's in these rooms. I probably don't need it, but it's because I have the Triforce Chart guide open anyway, and this is literally right in there. So, I mean, what do we got? Oh, we got lightning guys. The gold choo-choos. These are probably only gonna have gel to steal. Yeah, so not even worth the effort, really. I don't know how these guys respond to the boomerang, but apparently they just don't. Hmm. Wow. It's farther away from that thing than I thought. Oh, these guys only have a single arrow to steal each? Hmm. Alright, so we got a Dark Nut and we got just two Bokoblins? Alright. I mean, they're shield boys, so... Wow, he's got some reach. He's also really starting to piss me off with the shield thing, because, wow. Alright. On target, please. Where's... Mr. That guy? He's in the middle of fire, and he's just ignoring the damage. That's... I'm impressed. Alright, so let's deal with the Scrublets first, and by that I mean we're gonna put them on ice. Chill out, buddy. And hammer time. Not you. Ow. That hurt. Alright. So now we've got the Dark Nut isolated. Dang, he actually got a hit in. That upsets me a little bit. Good on target there. All right, so we got big boys and we got some red bubbles, who, as usual, I feel like there's a special short targeting range for the red bubbles. At least here. It really feels like it's like, hey, you get more than an inch away from these dudes. It's strange. I don't know if it's actually just like I'm hallucinating or what, but it definitely felt like I was untargeting them from much further back. And I don't think I've had that issue elsewhere in the game yet, so... Just like, huh. What a weird situation to be in. Alright. Oh, I would rather have gotten you in the back, I think, but... The head might be able to let us steal some health, possibly, still. There we go. That's good. Oh, he didn't stay frozen for very long. Nice fast turnaround on these fellas, too. Sheesh. I enjoy the little, like, waddling animation they make when they walk back to their swords when they still have their body armor on, but they are lacking a helmet. It looks very silly. Unlock! Stop! Fuck's sakes! Man! I've said it before, but I will complain about it again because yikes! Oh, did I kill that one? Good. All right. So, now that we've finished the part of this that we actually have to do, and I only freaked out a little bit, and somehow didn't lose a single fairy. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves our very first Triforce chart. That's right, we're gonna have to pay Tingle a truly ungodly amount of money to be able to read this nonsense. Well, thankfully these pots are coughing up quite the impressive sum. That cannot be denied. By the way, I suppose we could have done this before we did either of the temples. And realistically, we only have to have the mirror shield to open this one. Let's take a look at what we face in the next things. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the next 10 floors and see how much cash we can get out of that. Oh, that unfortunately was like completely unhelpful. Now, thankfully, Redeads are positioned in such a way where you can very easily prevent yourself from making this anything other than a one-on-one. And you let them scream at you, and you walk up, and you just chop the crap out of them. I suppose you can use the light to stun them if you want, but I don't necessarily know that that's a requirement either. It's not like you can freeze them completely either. It'll make the approach easier for some of them. But that's about it. Okay, the next room is blue bubbles. That's not great. Blue bubbles suck. But we can counteract them with the Deku Leaf. We don't have to use, oh, fuck right off, dude. Seriously? Oh my god. Why didn't the one die when I hit it earlier? That's... maybe I didn't hit it. Alright. Now for the first room that we actually require the mirror shield for. And also a room where we're going to want the hammer. Because we got dark juice. I enjoy the fact that the shockwaves just like hit those things from all the way downtown. That's kind of funny to me. Easy. Ghosts. Didn't want me to target him, I guess. So, I mean, one easy way to deal with this is just to force them to possess you and then walk them into the light, which insta-kills them. Can we steal anything from these guys? Yes. But apparently it's just the one item. Oh well, I mean, I'll take the health. Where's the last one? Oh, and I presume to be the last one anyway. There we go. Easy. Yep. Alright. Next room, we got moths. So we're switching over to fire arrows. Hey, wow, another 2-for-1 deal. That's pretty good. Alright, now we got Redeads and Moblins, apparently. Nice work there, Moblin. This might be a bit more of a pain in the ass than the other room, but, pardon me, the other Redead room, just because Moblins are not nearly so polite as to wait for you to... Yeah, stuff like that'll happen. Get... What did I say? Not very polite. And then I just side jump into a spear and take a quarter heart damage. That's... Well, there's our first fairy loss for this location. This is exactly the sort of room that I would lose that on, right? Because while we've been fighting Moblins the whole game, and there have been a lot of cases where they have just proven ineffectual enough to be very, very funny, they also are just huge jerks and will throw you around like crazy. This is just the first time that this has been a real... Really? You're back up to... What are you, an OOT Gibdo? Jeez. Now, I am going to try that Iron Boots thing and see if it works in this game. No, it doesn't. So it's definitely an OOT thing. And it is definitely not a Wind Waker thing. Well, where's my grappling hook? There we go. Alright, so next floor. We've got more Dark Chews and a moth. And there is the moth taking the L. And I don't mean public transportation in the Chicagoland area. Alright, we got ghosts, we got moblins. I'm getting crowded pretty heavily here. Yeah, this is a point of things where they're really not giving me a great chance to, like, cordon off single big mobs, which is what I usually do. Or at least try to do, of being like, hey, yeah, let me solo these guys real quick. 1v1 me, get in the ring, money match me, whatever other weird shit people say in the FGC. And I'm not talking about the weird shit they say about Bridget, because we're talking about, like, the things that are jokes as opposed to actual toxicity and being human garbage. Alright, you know what? Just come over here and get in. They won't attack medley while you control. That's interesting. Alright, so last floor here, because this is the last one we're doing. We've got some nasties here in the form of the skeleton crew, of a Stalfos, and at least 3 blue bubbles. Fun. Oh, there's 2 Stalfos here. Wow. Ouch. And there's another blue bubble yet. Don't target. There we go. Like, okay, I can wait to fight the Stalfos, much as I don't know that I like to say that. I love that animation, by the way, when they like get stunned. Come on. Honestly, the Stalfos animations in this game are just all really good. Fuck, get off me. Unfortunately, yeah, things are not looking so hot in the department of being able to split these dudes up. Unfortunately, ice arrows are gonna be, like, useless here, so I don't know a particularly good way to stun them otherwise that would, like, actually help. So I think I'm just gonna start chucking some bombs around. You know, as you do when things start to go south, you just start throwing the bombs and seeing where it gets you. I'm taking this with me. Alright, let's grab that money. and then make like a tree and get lost. We're not too far off from being able to afford to open all the Triforce charts, by the way, so now is probably a good time to bail. Because we should need just about 3,200 rupees to do those. I mean, the other thing is gonna be the magic armor. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Plus, I mean, it's still technically possible for us to make enough money to do that in between all the other tasks and stuff, so. Well, plus, we do have some stuff to sell to Beetle. Let's not forget about that. Oh, get your ass back here, Beetle. Come on. Beetle? Stay docked at shore, you chucklehead. Alright, let's go in here. Just start handing him stuff. 1 rupee each. Well, yep. Just hold up on the stick until he... Yep. Oh, he'll pay more for the green. All right. Oh, for that kind of math, you must be on the green, sir. Oh, he likes these. Is that what you're smoking with these prices, sir? 130 rupees. We're getting there. Eh, 5 cents per skull necklace. Alrighty. Otherwise, I legitimately don't know what to do with them. And yeah, that gets us to 3,200. Excellent. Pleasure doing business with you, buddy. Let's see if we can't find ourselves another, like, 1 or 2 of these charts to get. Oh, the boat's moving. Wow. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at where I'm supposed to go. Beetle, you chucklehead. Come on. Alright. So... that should be... pardon me, east of Forest Haven. I almost said west. West of Forest Haven, right? If I have my map understood correctly. No, it's... Pardon me, it's northeast. It's northwest. No, it's... Wait, yeah. No, it is. Okay. I know how to read a map. That's not true. I don't know how to read a map. Yeah, I'm just double checking that this is the only pair that we need. Because I'll do this, and then that'll be the thing. That'll be our capstone for the eve, but I gotta actually get that. Well, there's a couple islands where we need to use a pair in order to control a bird. Listen, it totally makes sense. Shut up. But this is the only one that we have to do it in order to actually beat the game. All right, so here's what we're gonna do: is before we take out our weird-looking, like, distorted Moai pair, we're gonna see if we can't snipe a couple of the Cargaroks here, a couple of these asshole birds. Because once we take control of a seagull, they will try to kill it. Well, because it's kind of dumb luck in this case. Yeah, see, as soon as you started saying anything, there I go, absolutely goofing up easy baby shots. Oh, and now we've got weather, so apparently the seagulls are just like, hey, fuck this. Right, come on! There we go. So, today on Rare Sentences, once we feed the seagull a pair, we are able to take control of it, and we need to use it to fly into some switches. It's also very hard. Just like the command melody, if you take a hit, you... Oh, that one's already hit? That's weird. We can overthrow the government with pears. Well, I don't know how well it'll work in real life, but... Wow, okay. Is the hit detection just broken on these things? Because, oof. Okay, that one I didn't hit, to be fair. Yeah, see, this is why this challenge kind of sucks, to be honest with you. Go sit back over there, dude. Hey, Link, have you ever considered, like, attaching the telescope to your bow? I know that's not how aiming sights work, but listen. Alright, well, we're gonna try it again. This is one of the other ways we can go hilariously bankrupt, is because these pears do require you to spend money on Beetle, the guy that we just got a bunch of free money from. Like, giving him all of our random junk. Oh god. Okay, yeah, so if I want to go down better, I have to hit A while pointing the stick. Well, tipping the sticks, that way I lean downward, which in this case is lean the stick up. Oh, for Christ's sakes! About to say, just waiting for me to get sideswept from off camera. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? No, seriously, are you fucking kidding me right now? There we go. But come on! The pass before? Really? That didn't count. Boy, this game is a real asshole. Alright, what's in the mailbox? Parcel has been sent, cash on delivery. Postage due is 201. Oh yeah, it's Tingle charging me a fucking arm and a leg. Oh boy. Oh god. I wish I could have drowned you on your way back to the island, Tingle. Just stealing my money so that way you can tell me where to get the Triforce charts. I probably didn't need to do that, but really. The fact that he's just like, hey, yeah, give me 201 rupees. What a shithead. We can recover that. I think the other rooms with the Triforce charts have rupee pots in them that are worth a decent amount, so we should be able to gain that back, but it's the principle of the thing. Tingle, you worm. He's not even on a string. Wait. Yeah, they feed the birds that are outside of this island. Well, I guess it is technically there's flat land on it. It's not just weird rock spikes. It's an island, I swear. Is land surrounded by is water, right? That's all you need for an island. Oh. What am I doing? Other than just killing a shark with a hook shot for no good reason. Wow. Great work, me. It probably would work better with the sail on, but listen. Fine, I'll put the sail on the thing, but not gonna be happy about it. Anyway, here's Tingle Island. It exists. They don't give us a cutscene, thank goodness. Let's save.